Hi, how are you doing today on day 3 of Keegan's favorite things? So excited to share with you really quickly a couple more of the things that I use in my own studio to make my accuracy a little bit better, as well as just my life a little bit easier. So today we're going to be talking about pinning and stabilizing. So we'll be talking about starch products a different day, but today we're going to be talking about pins and pin alternatives. So a lot of times, a lot of people are used to seeing this kind of pin, right? We use these pins, we love them, but what really happens with pins is that if they're thicker diameter like this, and we're pinning them right in the seam line where we're trying to match seams, it's actually pressing those apart rather than keeping them together. And so I really like these fork blocking pins. The fork blocking pins go to either side of a seam so that you're able to keep that seam junction together without having it shift or pushing it apart with a pin width. So these are the fork blocking pins, but I also really love these very extra fine. They're about half the diameter of these pins. Can kind of see it on there, but they are so amazing. They now also come in a flathead version, which is the same top of this one, just on this guy in the aqua with the flat. But they only come in a pack of 50 in the flathead. So depends on if you want the 100 pack of these guys or the 50 pack of the flatheads. But love these really fine pins. They will never ever do you dirty. And also, my little woolly bun pin cushion, it actually sharpens pins as you put it in and out of it. And so you can always keep those really sharp without having to make something with walnut shells or anything like that. And you have a cute little fun accessory for your sewing room. Let me go to my ironing station and show you the next two things. So I'm over here at my ironing station, and I'm going to be showing you my wool mat as well as this precision piecing glue and how that works. One of the main reasons why I really love a wool mat, this one's a 28 by 58, so it goes completely on a table that's in my sewing room, so I have lots of ironing surface, is that not only does it press the material or seams or whatever you're working with from both sides, both from the bottom and the top, but also it allows us to not have fabric that's shifting. When we're pressing like this, when we're using our steam iron and we're moving this, we're moving the material, especially when we're working on a normal. But we kind of give some permanent waffle or stretch in the material, and we don't want to do that. And that a wool mat, not only does we get a really good press, but it also eliminates that extra stretch that we get. But I want to talk about this. So when we're using the precision piecing glue right here that's available on my pop-up site, the great thing about this glue is that any point along a seam, we can actually just put a little thin line or a couple dabs of the glue right where we want to be able to attach our material. So I have like 4 or 5 different drops right there, really tiny. But what I can do is I can actually heat set this for 5 seconds. So this is really great for matching up those seams without using pins or anything. So everything, especially in month 1 where we have a newsflash, a lot of checkerboard blocks, we can get that accuracy without having to use pins. I'm gonna take this off my guy, and look, that is a heavy piece of material, but it is completely on there. It's not tacky, it's not gummy, but it's held there exactly where we want it until we, wash it away or physically rip all of that material off, and it doesn't leave any sort of residue on the material. So in summary, a couple of the things that you really need in your sewing room are some fork blocking pins for those really hard seams, matching up those guys. The perfect pin, in my opinion. Love these pins better than any other one that I have found in my sewing journey, as well as wool mats. I think I'm carrying 3 different sizes, either the 13.5, 17.5 inch squares or the 28 by 58. I think those are the most versatile. There's little tiny ones, but I feel like that you don't get a lot of ironing room with those guys, as well as the Acorn Precision Piecing Glue. All of those are available on a sale price on the site now, so go grab them while they're available. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.